You come in, buddy. So I wanted to start this episode off down here on the lawn because, well, we haven't been down here very much lately, and that's mostly because of my shoulder. It's getting better slowly, but it's such a glorious morning, such a beautiful morning. There's dew on the grass and the sun is burning its way through those trees over there. It just looks so beautiful. Very, very special down here. Anyway, I thought we'd start today's episode off with just a quick look around and see how the summer went down here on the lawn, just to show you pretty much what we've got. And then later on in this episode, we're going to be finishing off a few bits and bobs up on the veg garden, and then Tara and I a little bit later we'll be back down here on the decking area finishing off that roof. So it's going to be a full episode. But let's start off, have a quick look around and see what's going on down here. Start off with the grass. Pretty patchy, I'd say. For the most part, the lawn did really, really well this summer. But you can see there's a little bit of a patch there and over here as well. The sprinkler ended up working, and it sprinkles in a circle. Of course it does. That's how it works. But there was a gap basically where the water wasn't dropping very much anyway, and that basically left a donut ring of drier grass around the outside of the wetter grass, or the grass that grew. So we've got a couple of patches where we're going to need to fix it, and I've already started digging those up and reseeding ready for the autumn. We also had some funny moldy stuff growing on the top of the grass blades. It was like a grey fungus. Not quite sure what it is, but anyway, I've mowed quite low in those areas to try and get rid of it. So that's the lawn. I feel like for year one, if you like, it really was year one, it's been quite the success. So let's look at the flower borders. Well, we've got some real success here as well. Some of these cuttings that I took from Maria in Porto, her flowers, they're doing really, really well. They've grown, maybe doubled in size, maybe a little bit more than that. Next year they'll be really full there. Here we go. Here's a few more of Maria's shrubs, and then we've got some other bits and pieces that I've picked up at garden centres. Managed to keep alive the hydrangeas as well, which was pretty hard work during the summer. 40 degrees centigrade, hydrangeas definitely don't like temperatures like that, so that's required quite a lot of watering to keep it looking good. The flowers along the side here, no idea what their names are, but they're doing okay. Some rhododendrons in the back there. Everything is looking pretty sprightly. When I was planting them, I was definitely thinking, okay, a little bit later in the season, we're going to need to be moving things around, putting them in the right places, see how they do here and there. But everything seems to have found its place. And I don't think we're going to need to move too much around this autumn. One thing I'm surprised by is the flowers that I planted as seeds. So I planted lupins, I planted Bavenkakra, they're the daisies, and I also planted hollyhocks from seed, and I haven't got a single flower from any of them. I don't know why, no idea why. In Finland, you plant something and then 2 months later, basically it's an entire plant. Of course, there's 24-hour sunlight there, and here, well, it gets dark at night, so I guess it would be a bit slower. So that's year one, I suppose, over down here on the lawn area. I'm pretty pleased with the way it's gone. I'm surprised at how slowly things have grown. Most of the growing has probably been going on under the ground instead of above the ground. So we can maybe expect this time next year for a lot more colour and a lot more vibrancy to be going on in the flower borders. At least I really hope so, because ultimately I'd love this place down here just to be one big barrel of colour. You can see right behind me, just over there, that's the new driveway. That's how we're going to be entering the property in the future. And so the idea to have behind us the tree house for the boys, and then of course rhododendrons, azaleas dotted around inside that pine forest there. That would be fab. Maybe a nice bougainvillea, some more colour over at the back there as well. That would be also really great. But that's how we've got on down here. I thought it would be nice for you to just have a quick look around, see how things are getting along. Right, let's go up to the veg garden, just finish off a few bits and pieces up there. And then, like I said, Tara and I will pop back down here and we'll be finishing off that roof today. Fingers crossed. Thanks for being here, folks. It's great to have you along for the ride. Tell you what else didn't do very well. Hostas. Planted loads of them. You know, really great shady flowers, but they haven't done very well at all. Anyway, let's go up to the veg garden. See whether Tara's up there. Hey, Crusoe, where are you, buddy? You're what? Oh, you're in the knot garage. Okay, on my way. I'm here. You said you're in the knot garage. Where are you? What are you doing, buddy? Come on then. Let's go. Do you want help getting that off? Careful. All right. Well, what are we going to do today, Crusoe?
Digging.
Digging. Okay, let's go do some digging, eh?
Oh. Is actually exactly what we've got to do, buddy.
Wow, it's your lucky day.
I've got to go and finish what we started, team.
Yep.
Because we are the king and queen of unfinished jobs.
That's true.
So, we're off to finish the greenhouse project.
Okay.
I have tidied,
All right.
but we just got to finish tidying.
Yeah.
We've got to move all the rubbish, we've got to get your tools back down to the deck so we
Yeah.
can carry on with the roof later. And we've got to dig up that bed and get more stuff onto the compost.
Where's my spade?
Okay, Crusoe, let's get some buckets, shall we? That's not a bucket. Come on. Yeah. We're going to go pour this on the compost. We've got to do lots of it. Well, it helps the compost to break down and go into usable soil. We're making soil basically, Crusoe, from dead plants.
Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old room. Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I would like to come out of the womb. Something in me feels like all of me, and we dance all alone. Come on in.
Happiest chickens in Portugal are off for adventure. Looks like Fifi might be feeling a bit frisky.
Open my heart to this world. Open my heart
They're ready, thank you. Next one.
to this
Good
world.
work, my love.
Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old road. Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I can't
What did he say, buddy?
Let's go.
Is it? What do you think that means? It is Portuguese, is it? Okay.
all alone. Come on in.
them. Go for it.
All I see is in light. All I see is in light. Something in me feels like all of me. See is in light. Something in me feels like all of me. Open my heart to this one.
Yeah, a lot of this is rubbish, and then there's the flower that looks like it kind of should be rubbish, but actually I quite like the look of them. You know, like those what were they? Carrots, wild carrots. Look at that. And then these flowers here, I'm not sure at all what this is, but it's definitely hey, Crusoe, dude. Come on, buddy. You don't need to. Are you trying to clean your brother, are you? Yeah, you don't need to though, buddy. Oh dear. Are you all right? Have you got tomato all over you and Crusoe's trying to clean you, is he? Why don't you go and water the compost?
Having just got started, I think that might be my cue to go and get a baby dry and into bed. Little Sawyer, are you all right?
Crusoe decided that Sawyer had got too much tomato on his t-shirt.
Right. He needed a bath,
He
did he?
needed a bath.
Okay, shall we go get you dry and into bed?
Yeah, so I was saying down on the lawn that a lot of the seeds that I planted this year didn't flower. Of course, hollyhocks, I believe, are biannual, which basically means that you plant them 1 year. Same with lupins, actually. You plant them 1 year and then the next year they'll flower. Of course, in Finland, because of the season, they would flower straight away because there was 24-hour daylight. Just noticed we've got some hollyhocks back there, so hopefully next year we'll have a bright pink hollyhock right up to here.
That'd be mega.
It will, yeah, alongside some of these plants here. I don't quite know what to do with those. I know I'm pretty certain they're shrubs, perennial shrubs, but they seem to have grown so tall. I was expecting them to be a bit more bushy. I don't really know what to do with them now, whether I should chop them back or whether I should just let them be. Anyway, carry on.
Okay, did Daddy not do a good job?
Look, there comes in.
I see that.
They're not going inside here, Mama.
I'll put some herbs in here that we've planted.
Good. No. Please go dry. I will not get my toilet ever.
What do you reckon about these cosmos?
Yeah, they're annuals, so they need to come out. There'll be seeds there though. They're done now.
So Maria from Porto, who gave us a whole bunch of flowers and plants last year, gave us a lemongrass. I put it in the ground and I just didn't actually think it had done anything. I've just seen it. It's in amongst loads of weeds. But oh man, that smell. Amazing. So stoked. Come smell this. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Leave it.
This is an oregano here.
Exactly. Yeah, that running grass, horrible. Well, let's see if we can get back into the greenhouse now. Starts to look a little bit more usable, doesn't it? Okay, let's head down to the lawnmower, as Crusoe calls it, or the lawn and the deck area, and we'll see whether we can build some roof. I have just looked through the camera lens when I was setting up this shot at that view and this location. I have missed it so much down here. It is absolutely beautiful. Right, Tara's gone off to play with the boys. So I'm going to be down here toiling away. I say toiling, there's nothing to do with toiling. I'm so excited to be back here. Let's just fiddle around with some wood, shall we, and see where it gets us. I hope you enjoy this bit as much as I'm going to. Wow.
It's all in our hands, this life of time that's given to us all. It gathers round each night, each morn. We watch it pass and grow. It is all in our hands, it is all in our hands. With every field and rising sea, can hear the sounds of all, and with every change we'll always be where hope's not lost but found. It is all in our hands, it is all in our hands.
So one of the things that's going on at the moment, especially if you're new to the channel, welcome by the way if you are new. One of the ongoing sagas is some problems with my neck, and so the biggest issue is my job is a physical job. Okay, I don't have to go and do this project, but it's my work. So I guess just because I'm self-employed doesn't mean that I can stop working anytime I like. In fact, I don't have any sick benefits. I don't have any kind of backup mechanism to me not working. Apart from anything else, I quite enjoy working too. In fact, I really love working. So I've been advised by the doctors that I shouldn't do too much. That I should rest my shoulder, I should rest my arm, and I completely agree with them. So we have to find a compromise, and we have to find a middle ground somewhere within that scenario, and that middle ground can't be that I sit around and do nothing for the next 6 months just waiting for it to heal. I can't do that. My job is a physical job. So the compromise is, I think, that we'll be working a little bit less hours in the day, working fewer hours in the day, and taking it a bit easy as we do it. So, you know, you guys have seen time lapses of me build kitchens and tiny houses and all kinds of other stuff. I just, you know, like to get stuck in and work as hard as I can. What I'm going to be doing now, and hopefully we'll be able to edit it so it's not totally tedious to watch, but what I'm doing now is just slowly going through the motions and getting stuff done so that we can get stuff done, but also protect my shoulder and my neck until it's fully healed. And hopefully it'll be okay. For now though, let's get that apex beam up so that we can get some more roof slats in place. Put a couple of screws in there. See where we are in 10-15 minutes time. It could get quite exciting.
I've been going way too fast, God, you're telling me to slow down. I can feel it in my chest, God, you're all I need to know now. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Yeah, because you know that I'm sorry I said. Yeah, you know I need you, don't want no regret. I can't live my life looking back in past tense. Oh, you know that I need you. You can have my life, I'll lay it down again. I just need your voice, I need the sound again. Won't wait around for better times to come around again, pretending that I'm fine. Yeah, because you know that I'm sorry I said. Yeah, you know I need you, don't want no regret. I can't live my life looking back in past tense. But you know that I need you.
All right, that's a pretty tricky piece of wood. I want to make sure it goes in right and flush. All of the angles are a little bit wonky, and it's purposely built like that so that it can be an interesting shaped roof. But it is making it really tricky. And right now I feel like I need to sit down, just take a little bit of a load off, know my limits, which I've never really been very good at doing before, have a glass of water and come back, finish it off this afternoon, maybe tomorrow morning. So for now, folks, thanks very much for watching. Please remember, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, join us for this journey. Oh, and if you've been watching the last few episodes, you might have been seeing a little secret at the end of each one of those episodes. Looking forward to talking to you more about that really soon.
I grew up on a farm in Zimbabwe. It was a childhood of dusty feet, big African skies, and even bigger dreams. As a young adult, my years were spent in the pursuit of wilderness, relishing in so many deeply cherished years living and working in the African bush.
Bye.